Hello everyone and welcome back to my Devil May Cry 5 Dante Must Die S rank video walkthrough. This is mission 10 and this is the hardest mission on the game to S rank. And I don't know what the reason for this is now. At the start there I was performing the Cerberus combo, I think it's called Icefall or something like that. Back, forward and Y. And I'm only doing that because so many times it did not come out for me. When I was fighting the Fury later on in the level now. This first fight can boost your style greatly because after these three impuses you get a Queen Impusa and that's where the majority of your style is going to come from. Now, I would advise you hold the Devil's Root Dante summon swords here and dance, because as you see, even though they're on my back, they're still stunning. They're still stunning the enemies, attacking them. So it makes it dance easier to complete because Impuses get stunned by basically anything when they aren't Devil triggered. So there's double S, and what I'm gonna do immediately is go into combo. And now, fun fact: there's a move called Dance Macabre which I tried to perform there, but the summon swords killed him. Dance Macabre will not actually kill the enemies until the final hit, so you can build some good style with that. Now, this Queen Impusa fucked me over quite a lot. I do have to say that now, and this isn't even the cleanest fight I had against this thing. It's just because this is the first attempt that worked. This mission took about 10 attempts because that's how fucked it is for score. Now, what I would advise you do is try and get triple S and see what I'm doing now. Charge the Sin Devil trigger gauge as much as you can, and if you can use quadruple S, which is where you're allowed to use the Sin Devil trigger formula at any cost to get like one or two. Maybe you can get one combo off, like what I'll do here. Because I realised, oh, I can hit triple S. There, 1, 2, 3. That's one combo out of it. And it didn't lower the bar, it didn't activate, but I still get a nice rank boost. It also does insane damage if you use it properly. Now, and as I said, this is not the best run I had, but this is the run that worked. So I'll show you just what I did, which is just taunt as much as I can, and do big moves, big flashy moves. And I know it may seem a wee bit counterintuitive, but try not to mix up your combos too much in this mission. I know that is usually a sin in Devil May Cry. You should usually try and mix up your combos as much as you can. But that's 6,500 basically. You'll see right after this fight how much I get hurt just for this fight. And I don't think this fight's worth any less than that previous fight. But yes, if you use the motorcycle, good for you. The motorcycle to me is just a wee bit too hard to insert into some combos. And if you drop triple S in a lot of these fights, you won't get the rank at all. So I'm trying to do the dance again. If you come to this corner I ran to, usually not a lot of the enemies bother you, and even the Judaka will try and dodge back, and he just can't get out of the range. Now, unfortunately, a guy came over here, so I think I'll only get the actually like A rank, I think maybe, or maybe I will complete the dance. Well, S rank should be good enough, for what I got there. I actually did manage to complete it, which is very important because you'll see how much we get hurt even with the dance, and we'll keep it on S rank the entire time. This actually hurts my fucking rank this entire fight. That was a parry or a perfect dodge or something. Now, what I'm trying to do is focus the Judaka because he will fuck your combos up just by virtue of being alive. And what's going to spawn in a second is an Antronora. Now, an Antronora, I actually found this out. If an Antronora gets hit by anything, like from an enemy, it'll charge that enemy. So it seems to be, it seems to be coded that whatever attacks it and knocks it back, it attacks back. Which I'm happy for, It's interesting. So watch this. I was gonna do an real impact on him to get rid of him, but he knocks him up into the air. And watch, the Antronor's going for him, not me. Which is it's very strange to see. I don't know if it's useful, but it's just a wee fun thing to know. Now here I catch the Judaka with a real impact, and even though I took damage, it didn't end my S rank since I was in Devil Trigger. But that is so worth it, because killing this creature is just ridiculous. There, and he's finally dead. Now what I'm gonna do next is taunt as much as possible. Just try and keep that S rank while fighting these enemies. Unfortunately, I think it does drop down because I might get hit. And see here, these two fights are essential to get right. So if you don't get these two fights right and don't triple S and don't do amazingly in these fights, I would just restart. There's no point. If you don't have at least 5,000 stylish points coming out of these two fights, restart. There's no point. I might Dance Macabre this guy because look, he won't die even though he's literally on like no health. Triple S, now I can do whatever I want to this guy. And I think I just start real impact him because I think it builds good style. Hit him with a few shotgun moves, And I'm actually gonna hit him with Cassader. I don't know what this is called. The charged gunslinger move for the double Catalina Islands. Now, watch how much this hurts my fucking rank. And I don't think this is any. Look, it hurts my rank by such a large amount. I don't understand. I don't think these fights were any less than that previous fight. Maybe a wee bit less, but it didn't feel like I was doing that much worse, and it isn't. It's not your fault. It's because this mission rank, this average system, whatever they have going on here is shit. And this is a chaos fight. Now the chaoses are interesting as Dante because all he needs to do is shoot them, and he can break their spines on their back so very easily. And this is another fight you need to kind of get right because this fight is going to hurt your rank. There's no two ways about it. You can't really dance on this one, so it's going to hurt your rank because you don't have the triple S immediately. But we do get the S, which is okay, and then I think here I'm trying to lock onto this guy, and it puts me across the room for some reason. I was trying to real impact him. I don't have the charge for it though, so he goes into a spike form. So it's rolling. And if you can break the spines on their back, you get a nice strength boost. So that's what I'm going to try to do here. Stinger's very good for this because it hits multiple times. But so is Balrog. Balrog's very good. The forward punch is very good. So double S. And if you can use quadruple S more than I am using it in this fight, you'll have a good time. I thought it could activate it there. Unfortunately, it cancelled due to the real impact. So they're activated again. I'm going to try and break this guy's spines. Doesn't really happen. Even with this in DT. He dodges the real impact because he's still got his spine, so he's still got all his hyper armor. But I'm going to do my best here to break this. And I think I just end up shooting him here. But look, I'm on triple S. I'm going to try my best to actually keep this rank up here because I need this. These fights are just, you don't get enough of a style boost in these fights anyway. Another real impact. I really just want to kill this guy with a triple S rate, and that's all I want to do. Because I know if I don't, it's not going to be enough rank. I think he survives the Dancing Macabre as well, which is interesting. Yes, he does. I might just kill him with a stinger. Or maybe a Balrog punch or something. I think it's a real impact, yeah. But there we go. That was basically the final few enemies killed with triple S. Now let's see my fucking rank drop. Boom, by another 300. That dropped me by 300 points. I have 800 points to spare. If I don't stay over 800 points, I'm fucked. Now here, go into kick mode and warm Balrog up. This how you get a real impact off in the Fury. Do not double trigger because the Devil Sword Sparta swords will come out and hit him. And it won't let you actually do it properly. Because I've done that a few times. Now, real impact to double trigger. This is as much damage as I can do to him. He's on less than half HP. And what you want to do is back forward and then Y to do a glacial move. But unfortunately, because this game's camera and inputs are fucking shit sometimes, it just doesn't come out at all. So my double trigger, there, it pops successfully, it parries him automatically, easy peasy. I'm just trying to kill this guy at this stage, you know, so whip out Devil Sword Dante. Knock him, he's so close to death, but this fight goes on for ages now. And he keeps doing the forward move. Back forward, and he does it again. I do not know what is wrong with this input sometimes. It just doesn't work. At all sometimes. Back forward, it works there. But he doesn't get stunned by it. So he doesn't parry his move, which is so strange. Maybe it's because he's double triggered. Maybe he just picked a good moment to attack me, where the hit frames weren't active. He doesn't get parried, but he does die from this. So I'm not too sure if it's got something to do with double trigger or whatever's going on. But again, dropped me by a fucking lot of stylish points there, by a good 500 stylish points lost. But I don't know anyone who can stay on one Fury as much as they can as like a room full of enemies. So to me, this is just really badly designed and doesn't make any sense. Because it's impossible to stay on enemies like that, one enemy like that. And it's a mandatory fight, you can't not do that fight. This fight's also very important to get right because even though it's got a Judek in it, at least you can beat it up a lot. You can beat the Judekas up quite a lot. And what I'm trying to do is just grind him. I'm not trying to knock him into there, I'm just trying to knock him with his ass onto the ground so I can real impact him. Unfortunately, that's not the knockdown I want. You'll know it because when he's invincible, he'll kind of like tumble a wee bit, like that. He'll tumble, and he'll teleport away. When he just gets knocked down, he'll just fall to the ground. So try your best. If you want to go for the Judeka, which I would advise you do, is just keep him off camera as much as you can. Even though right there, he decided to stay off camera, to come back on camera with a teleport move. So watch yourself. I think I try and real impact him here. Nope, doesn't work. So I'm on double S. I know if I can get hit quadruple S here, I can wipe the enemies in this fight. Now watch this, I'm going to real impact him, and he dodges away, and he's stunned. What horse shit is that? But I do catch him in an Entrenor in a real impact, so that's very worth it taking that chunk of damage, because I need him dead. With him dead, I can actually stay on the rest of the enemies. And unfortunately, I get hit here, but I think I can build it. I think I managed to build it back up to the triple S, so I can actually use this in DT. Because wasting Sin DT in this level is bad. You need, in my opinion, Sin DT comes in too useful in one of these fights with the Hellbat, or whatever you call it, the Inferno Bat or something, big red bat, and the Fury, because that fight is tough. Real impact here. Hits me at triple S, so I turn to CDT, Sin DT, hit him with it. Switch out the thing. That's Macabre, but I need to stun him, so I go into Devil Trigger. Launch him. And that's that finish. Now let's see how much that hurt me. So that helped me by 100 points. Did these fight, like, did that fight look like it was worth 100 style points? Because the mate didn't. I don't know. That Fury fight looked a lot worse to me. So this fight is Baphomet and then some Chaoses. Once again, you can't really style too well in this encounter. But do try your best, because if you don't stay on this one, I've had it happen before where I fucked this one up. And this was the fight to win. So what I'm saying is you need to literally SSS every single fight in this mission. You're actually going to have a really bad time. And there's no excuse for it. Because I personally don't think I'm playing like shit right now. But the game's telling me I'm playing like shit. So what can you do? But the game's telling you you're playing like shit, so what do you do? And I would understand if there was something like I could do to influence this, and I think I accidentally Sin DT. Staying up for too long. Try Sin DT there. But I don't understand there, because I think it took, I really couldn't tell you why it didn't go properly there. So I've wasted my Sin Devil Trigger in this mission. Which is a shame, because I need it for the next fight. But I know that at the start there are 3 Hellbats, 3 of the small bats. And I have enough of a Devil Trigger bar to actually exchange it for Sin DT. So I'm going to try and do that before the Fury and the other bat shows up. So that didn't really help me, but it didn't hinder me either. So stay consistent and the points won't really move. This is where I need it to be. 5,200 is where I need these points to stay. And if you die, it's going to be a restart. Because you need the no continues bonus. So I switch to Swordmaster, hold the style button, wait for these guys to turn up. There is a big bat actually in this encounter, but this guy will let me beat up on him and get enough Devil Trigger off him to use Sin DT in this for this next fight. Now this fight isn't the greatest fight, I'll say it right off the bat, you know, but I need the Devil. That's why I need the Sin DT for it, because the Fury that shows up along with that big red bat is just a fucking nightmare to kill. I get hit here. Yep. Pay my fucking ass. I really don't like this room at all. I think it's very manageable. I don't think it's bad at all. I think if you're good, you could probably manage it. Watch this. I can hit off screen again. This mission is just, there's a modifier in this mission. It doesn't make sense. But it's not present to the rest of the game. And even in mission 11 with Dante, you'll see I don't play as well as I do in this mission, but I still get the S rank by a whole lot. So I'm gonna hopefully. Yep, that's Sin DT fully charged, and you'll see why we need it. Even though, unfortunately, even though I do get Sin Devil Trigger back, I fuck up again. So fucking up isn't the end of the world in this mission, I understand that. You know, it is very possible to fuck up and still, you know, get the rank. But, we'll see here, this Fury's gonna spawn, so what I planned to do was go into this mode, hit him with one combo. But I was gonna stay in this mode, then I wanted to use the Lutus on him. Or the Truce, or this move right here. And then I wanted to go into the finisher, Judgment, or whatever you call it, and it's just not working. That move, for some reason, works sometimes, and it doesn't work the rest of the time for me. So it's very unreliable at times. Now, what I need to do, I had a plan here. If I kill this Inferno bot and knock him into the air, or just leave him in an area and stand with the Fury, the explosion will kill the Fury, and it does. So I do not have to fight the Fury, and it does not drop my rank. Even though you can waste style points, but the Fury just can fucking tank your style so hard. So 2000. So I basically have not moved at all since falling down to 5,200. I've not moved from that style rating, that style bracket. Try that. And I checked if I was recording here because I did not want to do this mission all over again. Because doing this mission for like what the 9th time would have done my head. I'd have stopped. Would have stopped. I considered cancelling the guide actually because it was doing my fucking head in so much. But well, obviously I was only a brief moment of anger because there are missions just like fucking in this one. Mission 18 is another mission that's pretty hard to AS rank, but there's a few tips I can show you. That's again mostly done with the dance move, the AX provocation. And I'm sorry that you need this move, but it's just kind of essential for a lot of these fights. Once again, you can do this mission without the AX provocation, still get the S rank, and it has been done. It's been done handily. And in fact, if you wanted to kind of play like shit, if you want to do like the fights decently, but just stay safe and don't take damage, and do no damage run, and get the double multiplier, that's fine. But doing this mission no damage is hard. Because this guy is another Nello Angelo, and the Nello Angelos, as you know, take a fucking pounding. Even with Sin Devil Trigger to take a pounding. In fact, if you want to save your Sin Devil Trigger for this fight, I understand, but this fight is not that hard to balance out because Dante is so mobile. I can get in and out of situations compared to every other character in this game, but the Nello Angelos don't really pose a threat in terms of, you won't be hit as long as you play safe with Dante by Nello Angelo. With Nero, yeah, he's got a triple jump and all like that, but he doesn't have any moves to, like a dodge or a dash or something like Dante has. So the Nello Angelos can feel a bit on your ass at times. And V is just a fucking pain in the ass with Nello Angelos that can hit you. But yes, it's him and his assortment of Norbeds. So just the Norbeds by themselves are nothing much. The wee small knights are nothing by themselves. So just try and focus on Nello Angelo as much as possible. Hit him with great moves. Switch to Gunslinger and use the Cutting on, and then press the style button. It'll do small rocket. It gives you a bit more airtime. And also is actually very handy for like boosting your rank if you hit loads of them. And at this stage, I think I wanted to use Sin DT, but I don't have enough Devil Trigger, so it's just going to be Devil Trigger Stingers, Devil Trigger Real Impacts, stuff like that. And for Urzen, coming up, I'm sorry to say, but in my opinion, you should use the Faust Hump. Because I have PTSD from when Urzen, for some reason, I stood there and let him kill me, and it counted as a fight. And it lowered my style rating to 4,900 or something stupid like that. And it wasn't very nice to actually play this mission again. But that was a year or something ago, so. This guy hits me, but look, I'm alright, because I'm in Devil Trigger. And another funny thing, if you hit this guy with a real impact, if he doesn't launch, he won't get hit by all of it. Which is horseshit in my opinion. I think it's a real impact. It's one of the hardest moves Dante can hit with. I think everyone should be knocked up by it. Apart from maybe the super heavy things, but Nello Angelos just don't have the stature for that type of stuff. I'm trying to break this guy's shield at the moment. Now, I will be shocked if this fight, I can't really remember this fight since I've been on a recording spree. And I'm currently up to mission, I think, 14 with a V. Which is another interesting fight. So break his shield, knock him around a bit, dance macabre, and then I drive him. Which I don't use to drive very much. Because in this game, everything fucking runs away when you hit it, and the lock-on just screws you. So, that's that. Look at that. Now, come on. A triple S rank fight should not fucking just keep your style rating where it is. I got hit once in that fight. And it didn't knock me out of my style, so I didn't get him. So I equipped Dr. Faust and just shoot him. Because I'm not taking chances with Urson. I don't want to do this mission again for the sake of a fucking shit boss that sits on a chair and doesn't do anything. And if you're quick enough, he actually won't attack you. Look, he just doesn't attack. So when the crystal breaks and you hit him once, the mission finally ends. Thank fuck for that. And once you do it once though, you never have to do it again. And that's it, and you got your S rank. So thanks for watching guys, and take care now.